Welcome back to some ARK Top 10 Most
Violent Dinosaurs. That was a really corny way to intro it, but welcome back, everyone.
This does include all the dossiers, no fan-made, basically what's in the game currently, and let's get started.
Alright, number 10, we have the Beast of the Seas, the Megalodon. Now, the Megalodon is something you'll probably see a lot of if you go into the ocean. They're giant sharks who come up to you and try to eat you. Now, the worst thing about the Megalodon is not only is it a giant monster trying to eat you, but they have a lot of other friends coming behind them. They call out, and soon enough you have like 6 Megalodons chomping at you, and if you don't have a way out of the water, you're probably going to be in very bad shape.
Yeah, if you go into the water, there's always gonna be like a whole swarm of Megalodon just coming out of nowhere, like from the walls and stuff. It's insane, dude. Anyway, so moving on to number 9, we got the Raptors. And Raptors, they're actually pretty fast, so they just come out of nowhere when you're like walking in ARK. Let's say I'm going through the bushes, out of nowhere, Raptors comes in, he's slashing you, trying to kill you, and then more of them come in, and they're just extremely vicious animals, and they don't stop until they kill you.
Yes, raptors are extremely dangerous because not only do they attack you from out of nowhere, but they can be found just about anywhere on the island. So when you just start out, you think you're in a nice safe area, pack of raptors comes in and ruins you when you're only level 2. These are one of the biggest threats for new players into the game, and they can still be a threat for players later in the game if they don't have another tame with them or something.
Yeah, and if you don't have any armor as well, you can have a bad time with these guys.
Absolutely, they do a good amount of damage, especially when they're together, to take you down. But moving on, we have number 8, the Carnotaurus. Now, this is something a little bigger and a little more dangerous than the raptor. They usually don't hunt in groups, but they are fast and dangerous. When they come at you, there's usually not a lot of getting away from them unless you can get them stuck on something or if you have a ton of movement speed. This means you usually have to fight one, and if you don't have armor and really good weapons to fight one with, you're probably going to die.
Yeah, they're pretty much just like a giant nuisance to have in the game, honestly. Anyways, so moving on to number 7. Oh my god, piranhas. We got piranhas. I cannot stand piranhas. They're just everywhere, dude. They're always in packs, and they're the most annoying things ever, dude. They literally will destroy you. Any kind of lake you go into, you gotta watch out for piranhas because they come in quickly and they will kill you so quickly. You can't even avoid them at all. Once you're in the water, you're swimming very, very slowly. They come in, they break your armor, they break your tools, they kill you, they kill your dinosaurs, and it's just a very, very bad time with these piranhas. And they're just so freaking vicious.
Yeah, I would even consider moving this guy up higher in the list, but luckily, if you don't go in the water, they won't come out to attack you. However, if you do go in the water, they come after you. They try to jump out on shore and continue eating you, even though they know it's gonna kill them. They just jump out and die when they leave the water.
Fish.
That is how vicious these guys are. That is how aggressive they are when it comes to eating you. And of course, same thing goes with these guys. They attack in very large groups. If you find yourself in a cave or a swamp where there's a lot of open water, then they can quickly swarm and overcome you no matter what kind of gear you have. But I think that brings us to number 6. The Sabertooth. Now, Sabertooth is another very dangerous animal because it also travels in packs, but it does even more damage than raptors and even faster. This thing will come up to you with a big group of his friends, and if you don't have a way of getting away or cornering them somehow, then you are probably once again going to be torn apart.
Yeah, the Sabertooth are also not weak at all, and they're gonna be pretty hard to actually kill once you're just by yourself and such. Anyway, so moving on to number 5, we got the direwolves, another version of the Sabertooth, but these guys are incredibly annoying. In the ice biome, or the snow biome, they come out of nowhere. Like once you see one, it's a sign there's gonna be a lot more coming. They're always traveling in packs. They hit so freaking fast, dude. They're just munching at you nonstop. They're breaking your armor, and then plus you also have like the really bad conditions of the snow, which is also messing up your health and such. And overall, the direwolves are just complete pack killers, and you can't even outrun them. You're not gonna have a good time outrunning them because if you try to, they're gonna catch up to you and they're gonna kill you. And even on like a raptor, they can still catch up to you and destroy you.
Yeah, these are one of the fastest things in the game, and they're kind of like the Sabertooth. However, they're designed to not need the saddle, so they have even higher stats, even higher damage, higher health. It's tough enough to kill these guys, but when it comes down to being in an ice biome, you might have lowered health already due to the cold, and these guys definitely have a lot more potential to sneak up on you without you seeing them. So it just makes them one of the most dangerous, threatening things in the game if you're not ready for it. But
they're like straight up like guard dogs just trying to like come after you or something.
Exactly. But that brings us to our final 4 things, which are the most dangerous things in the game. We're going to start off with the Spinosaur. Now, Spinosaur is super dangerous because it is very fast, very aggressive, and of course its damage is very, very high. This thing can easily kill a player that's not ready for it unless you have like full flak armor. Thing is, you can sometimes run away from these guys and get them stuck, but they will continue to chase you, and they will attempt to tear you apart. Yeah, not with regular speed. So the problem with these guys is they can also keep following you in the water. So that's not normally how you'd want to get away anyway, but they are just versatile and terrifying no matter where you find them.
Yeah, the Spinos, they don't really stop chasing you until you're dead, practically. And like Silo said, they're very powerful. Anyways, so number 3 actually, we got the T-Rex. I know, we're gonna have some Spino fans complaining as
oh, this again?
We always have this, man. But the T-Rex, it is just, it's horrifying, man. T-Rexes, if you see them in the wild, they're always destroying things. They're killing everything on sight. If you're getting chased by a T-Rex, he's gonna stop, kill a carbon nemesis, then come after you or something. He's gonna even kill anything in its sight, and once he gets to you, you're not gonna have a good time. These guys will chomp to you, they will just completely destroy you with a few chomps, and it's ridiculous how powerful the T-Rexes are.
Yeah, for this list specifically, I think absolutely the Rex does deserve a higher place. Because 1, the Spinos are a lot easier to spot and avoid with that giant sail of theirs, and 2, the Spinos are always by the water, so you know where to avoid if you don't want to run into one. The Rex, however, they can be found near the water, they can be found on a mountain, they can be found anywhere where you might not want to find them. They're extremely dangerous, and just like the Spino, they're going to kill you if they get their jaws around you.
And you can't really kill these guys easily at all. Like, if you're using guns and such, you're not gonna have a good time, so you gotta use a mount right away. And if you don't have your mount, you're gonna have a problem, honestly.
Yeah, but let's get to something that's pretty much unkillable, unless you're prepared for it. The Giganotosaurus. One of the most terrifying beasts in the game. Now, you guys know this guy has an insane health pool, way beyond anything else in the game. He has insane damage. He can 1 or 2 shot some of your favorite dinosaurs without any issue. He's super fast. He has that leg span to just speed across the land. You're not getting away from him. Your only options are to get him stuck or just die. So when it comes down to it, this guy is the worst.
But not only that, but also his rage mode.
Oh, if you get him into the rage mode, that makes him even worse. The only upside about this guy is he's so big that you'll probably see him before he sees you. But
yeah, you're gonna see him pretty easily though. But like with the Giganotosaurus, he's been before he was nerfed, he was so terrifying. You cannot kill him. Like, you're gonna die to this guy instantly, unless you're like flying and such. But especially with the rage mode, even when you're like, when he's not hunting enemies, he can kind of kill you if you piss him off, honestly.
Oh yes. Well,
alright, so coming at you, number 1, we got the Dodo Rex, the freaking killer. This is like by far the strongest dinosaur in the game. Strongest creature, it's the strongest, most powerful boss with so much health. Don't even think about killing this guy. There's no way, you can't kill this guy. It's impossible. He's got 666,000 health, and he one-shots enemies and breathes fire. He will one-shot all your dinosaurs, he will one-shot you, he will catch up to you, and he will ruin your day. They're extremely powerful, and there's like not a chance you can kill them. Like, no way, dude.
That's right, these guys have become a special event. They are too dangerous to have on the island, or it would just be game-breaking. You need several Giganotosauruses to take these guys down, or some sort of other powerful army if you think you can defeat this guy.
I've actually done a dinosaur battle, and these guys can take up to 100 Giganotosauruses, no problem.
I used 10 against him, and he still managed to kill one of them.
Yeah, but that's like after the nerf, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. Anyways, so that about sums up the ARK top 10 most violent dinosaurs. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Go check out Xylophoney. This is just our opinion. So comment down below your own opinion for the top 10 most violent dinosaurs. Anything else you want to add on?
Yeah, just let us know what you think is the worst, most dangerous, violent dinosaurs. And I guess thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like on this video, and I think we'll see you guys next time for another top 10.
Peace.